join, can't join, nope, can't come in. When conditions are met, when conditions are met. Look at these people, look at this clown show. Look at this clown show. Zelensky said that it's absurd that this happened. Yep, it's absurd, he said. So if Zelensky said it's absurd, it must be. So they're not bringing Ukraine into the NATO, because if NATO, they come in, then all the NATO got to go to war with Russia, which they already are. That would just make it official. What crap this is. What crap. They bring NATO in. This is what the fucking war is about. Once upon a time, not too long ago, there was a guy by the name of Mikhail Gorbachev who was running the Soviet Union. He broke up the Soviet Union, and the deal he made between the United States and NATO, when he broke it up and pulled the troops out of Eastern Europe, was that NATO would not move 1 inch further. There were 16 NATO countries, now there were 30. They bring Ukraine in, this war is going to keep on going. And we are on the verge of nuclear annihilation. Ukraine's counteroffensive, a bloody mess. It's hardly being reported in the mainstream media. So the question is, will Kyiv go nuclear? And now we're hearing this more and more and more. Putin ally makes case for targeted nuclear strikes to end Ukraine war. New nuclear fears at that nuclear power plant after that dam attack. More and more they're talking about nuclear. Even Biden came out the other day and talked about nuclear. And they're brainwashing us with nuclear as well. This is that other little piece of arrogant shit. He looks like George Goebbels' grandson, that Jake Sullivan. He said, U.S. officials recognize that cluster munitions create a risk to civilian harm from unexploded ordnance. This is why we deterred the decision for as long as we could. But now he goes that he's arguing that much of an addition of civilian harm Russia has caused, that's why we're sending them. Cluster bombs would be a war crime. Oh, that's fine. But now the United States is sending it. The United States can commit any kind of war crimes it wants. Over 120 nations are opposed to cluster bombs. And it's a cluster club. Oh, NATO's meeting now. Oh, NATO, the big news today. You see the NATO people? Here, take a look at this. This is the NATO big meeting today. Look at these. Look at this. The girl leads them out. Oh, yeah. And now they all stand in line. Hey, faces, you're there for a meeting. What's this clown show? Look at these shitheads that are running our life. No need for NATO. Good boy Zelensky rejects peace talks. And that little face over there that head of NATO, Stoltenberg, came out today, and he was saying there's no time for peace either, and that only Ukraine will decide what to do. No, they won't. Russia's going to win this. This arrogant scumbag Stoltenberg, who's the head of the Secretary General of the EU. So the Stoltenberg said that they're not going to bring Ukraine into NATO. I think all allies agree that when the war is going on, that's not the time for making Ukraine the full member of our alliance. We also made clear that we will issue an invitation to Ukraine to join NATO when allies agree and the conditions are met. Stoltenberg, face, go fight over there. All you people that send our money and armaments to Ukraine, go over there and fight or shut your mouths. Let NATO fight. Russia is prepared, said the Russian, what's his name there, Lavrov. Russia is prepared for NATO to continue to fight Ukraine, Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said today. This is after Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg rejected any moves to freeze the conflict. He said, peace cannot mean freezing the conflict and accepting a deal that is dictated by Russia. So, cluster bombs are banned by more than 120 countries. The Red Cross said today their use must be condemned. You, off. We don't care. We're murderers and thieves. By our deeds you shall know us. We are America. And Germany came out and said that Russia is the biggest enemy right now. Oh yeah. This is the Germany that killed 25 million Russians in Operation Barbarossa in World War II. Yeah. This is the Germany that brought you the Holocaust. This is the Germany that brought you World War I and World War II. Oh, they're so peaceful, lovely. We have a great government. Ukraine's future is in NATO, Stoltenberg said. We fully support Ukraine's right to choose its own security arrangements. Ukraine's future is in NATO, huh? Yep. So the future of the world is at war. Again, the Europeans, what's your favorite war? World War II? Not like World War I. Yeah, how about the Prussian War? All these wars going on for centuries. For centuries. Oh, Napoleon left Poland with 420,000 troops in 1812 to attack Moscow. Came back with 10,000. And it goes on. It goes on. This is disgusting.